Hi guys, it's Kristen with Simply a Stewart, and I am back with a Young Living haul. So I had took the summer and kind of scaled back on the things I was ordering on my ER, mostly for budget reasons, and I was just ordering the things I absolutely needed. Because of that, I almost ran out of laundry detergent. So that is why I'm sharing this today. I'm videoing because it came yesterday. I wanted a video yesterday and I had no time. I literally finished my laundry detergent today. I had none left. I cannot do laundry tomorrow without doing this video. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you guys everything I got. But first, I just wanted to share it. Look at all this amazing Savvy stuff. I can't even pick it all up. Look. Woo! Look. And I got another one. I am so thrilled. In case you guys missed it, I don't know if there's still any left. They are reformulating some of their products, their Savvy products, and so they put them on a clearance. I have been wanting to do, go ahead and redo all of my makeup. So I have slowly but surely been putting in some cleaner things, both from Savvy and from other places, like the mascara. I've heard really not great things about the mascara, so I went with the mascara from a different company that I really like. So I've just been slowly but surely changing things over as my budget allows. And I had some things on my wish list, and this month they ran a clearance special where they got rid of a bunch of their stuff, and I bought all of these eyeshadows for $7.50. These things were all half price. So I got 6 eyeshadows, and then this was like the matte veil or whatever it's called. So I got that one, and then all of these beautiful colors. So there's I think this one is Determined, which is like a dark brown, and this one I actually got 2 of those because I wear that color a lot, dark brown. And then this one is Diffused, which is a purple plum color. So none of these were my ER, but I just had to share them with you guys since I'm doing a Young Living haul. And then this one is, let me see, Envy, which is like I don't know, wouldn't even know what I would call this. It's like a very deep purplish brown. I don't know. It's really pretty. I'm super stoked about all these, especially with them coming in right around, that was Determined too. Coming in right around the fall season, like all these darker colors. Now this one is a light color. It's called Inspired. And I'm trying to think of the one I currently have. I've shared it in a previous haul, but it's really light. This is darker than that, but it's like a medium, I guess, light brown color. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see these colors on screen, I think. And this also is like a purplish color, but to me, looking on the screen, I had a really hard time figuring out colors at all. So when somebody told me that they were like a purple or a brown, sometimes that helped me. So this one is Unscripted, and it was like a purple matte also. So I'm so excited about these. So I want to get those into my makeup drawer and start using all of it right away. But I also ordered a pretty heavy-sized ER order this month. I was out of quite a few things. Also, if you guys have seen any of my Instagram posts or any of those types of things, we got puppies. Okay, so we had rescued 2 dogs when my husband and I first got married many years ago, and those dogs have both passed. The last one passed at I guess like the very beginning, end of last year type of thing. So we have been talking about getting another dog for a very long time, even before that one passed, because my dog passed 6 years ago. And so we've been looking for a very long time, and we wanted to make sure that we found the right fit for our family, and we found 2 beautiful Shepherd Husky puppies that we got. And so I've been sharing those on Instagram, but because of that, we needed to add some new things into our home. And the very first thing was Animal Sense shampoo. So when we had our old dogs, my first one, I wasn't doing oils at all. My second one was already kind of in a routine, and my husband just continued to use the stock of what we had. After he passed, we got rid of all of our like half bottles of soaps and all of that kind of stuff. And so when we got these puppies, I really wanted to make sure that we were using the best things we could for them. And so I picked up this shampoo so that we can go ahead and give them a bath. and we've had them for 3 weeks roughly now, so they're gonna need one soon for sure. And then somebody shared with me that they use the seedling wipes just to kind of wipe their puppies down when they come in, or their dogs down, just to help keep, you know, in between baths. You know how dogs can get that dog smell, especially as we're heading into the fall here. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but where I am, it gets really, really rainy. And when dogs get wet, they tend to get a little more stinky. And so I'm hoping that we can use this to kind of wipe off their fur as well as to wipe off their paws some. So I got those two things for our puppies, and I'm so excited to use them. So the next thing I got was, like I mentioned, my Thieves laundry detergent. This thing, I could not believe that I almost ran out of it, but it lasts forever. I go through about 3 of these a year. I'm finding some, I might end up going through 4, I guess, depending on the quantity of laundry. It also depends on how much stuff I'm reselling, if I'm laundering all of it. If you don't know, that I am a seller on eBay, so some things I launder and some things I don't, and that's a whole nother situation. But you know, if I'm laundering excess because of that, or if we're having excess, you know, issues like accidents, or my sisters actually stayed recently, and so I was washing bed sheets more than typical just so they could use beds, and then when they were done, I washed them again for my kids and that type of thing. So I did need this. We love this. I'm actually going to try, I'm quite happy with how it works as it is, but I'm going to try the hack. I saw somebody, they mix it with the actual Thieves cleaner, like as a boost, and then pour it, like use part of the bottle, and then use water, and then they can use a little bit more in their cup, and it makes it a little easier to come out and things like that. So, but it gives it a boost using that actual Thieves too. So I might try that this time. Have any of you guys tried that? Have you guys added the Thieves cleaner into your laundry detergent? How did you guys like it? If you guys could drop a comment down there and let me know. I'm super excited to maybe try that this time. So the next thing I got was the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. We actually still have some of this, but this put me just over the top to get to my freebie, my next freebie, and so I figured it'd be a good thing to have on hand. We do a lot more of the garden and local produce and those types of things through the summer, but we're coming into the fall and the winter where we're going to slack off on that and have to go back to buying conventional. We try to get as much organic as we can, but living where we live, we don't have the option to get it. Aldi is where we get most of our produce, and they have a very small selection. So when we go to Costco on our 6-week grocery trips, we're able to get a lot more there, and Trader Joe's, but in between. So I wanted to make sure I have this on hand because I really like out of the garden. We don't worry about using it, stuff like that. But when we're using the conventional produce for the store, I really like to make sure that we clean it well. So the next thing I got is Aroma Bright Thieves toothpaste. This is for me. I love this stuff. I grew up on Crest. I used Crest for the first, you know, how many years of my marriage. My kids all used Crest, and I thought for sure that I was not going to be excited about changing, but I definitely wanted to make sure that we were using good toothpaste and getting rid of the fluoride and those types of things. And so I tried it out, and I love this. So I use this all the time. My kids don't typically use this. They use the kids, I can't remember what it's called, the kids version of their toothpaste, but I may be switching my oldest over to this sooner rather than later if she's willing to use it. So and Super Bee, I take Super Bee all the time with my thyroid condition. I went through and found out all the vitamins that are needed specifically for your thyroid, and had my PCP test them, and I am low in several B vitamins, and I can notice a huge difference when I don't take this. Unfortunately, over the summer, they were out several times, and so honestly, I have some, but I did not want to run out of them, and so I just made sure that I stocked up on an extra bottle, because there were several consecutive months where I could not, like I would have it in my ER, and before my ER would process, it would go out of stock. So I ordered it sheerly for that fact, so that I would make sure that I had one. And then I was following, if you guys have not found Jen O'Sullivan on YouTube, you absolutely have to go check her out if you guys are interested in anything oil related. She is just a wealth of knowledge, but she did I think she called it speed dating with supplements very recently, like a whole series. She went through every supplement that Young Living has and what to use it for, why you use it, and who it should be good for, and all those types of things. And I had been contemplating trying this out anyway because of my thyroid, but she shared Endogize. And after listening to all of the different hormone capsules that she shared about, I thought that this would be the most beneficial for me. So I'm going to try this out and see if it helps just helps me feel even better than I already do. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But if it does, I'll be super excited. So has anybody tried this one? Does anybody have like a hormone imbalance that they use this to help supplement? I would love to hear how it works for you guys. So let me see. Okay, those were Freedoms. This was the only oil I ordered this month, and it is Myrtle. Again, it is a hormone. It's really good for helping balance your hormones. A lot of people I know that have Hashimoto's or have a thyroid, any kind of thyroid issues within their body use this oil. I do use Endogize, and I can tell a major difference when I use it. My husband, however, does not like the smell of it, so I put it on in the mornings all the time, and I was using it at night for a long time, but it really bothered him, and so I stopped using it when we would go to bed. So I thought maybe that I would try this one. A lot of people I know put this just on the bottom, the bottom of their feet. So we're going to try this one out and see how it works so that hopefully I can at least be using that at night, because I definitely notice a difference when I use the Endogize. Or Endoflex. Sorry, I got Endogize in my head. The next thing I got was Zing, guys. I love Ningxia. When I first tried Ningxia, if you have followed me for a long time, you will know that I did not like Ningxia. I almost threw up the first time I drank it. I hated it. But I have grown to really, really love it. It was just something that I guess for me was an acquired taste because we were beginning all of the changes within our diet. And so that is the only Ningxia product I have tried. I don't know why, probably because of budget reasons, but I really wanted to try this as we're going into the holiday season. I feel like sometimes in the afternoon, I need to pick up because I'm working a lot extra on eBay. We're back to homeschooling. I'm sharing deals late into the night as the holidays come. So if you guys are not familiar, I have a Facebook group where I share deals, and through the holidays, there's just a robust amount of deals. And so I'm sharing deals more throughout the day instead of once or twice a day. And so I wanted to have something that I could have that wasn't coffee to give me a pick me up in the afternoons. I don't try not to drink as much coffee as I used to. I love coffee. But I know that it's not great for my adrenals, so I try to stick to only a couple cups a week, and I try to only do it in the mornings. And so I thought this would be a good alternative, and it's probably going to get a test run really soon because, like I mentioned, we got puppies, and they don't sleep through the night. They're like having babies. So after all these years of not sleeping through the night and finally just beginning to be able to sleep through the night because my youngest is 4 now, we got puppies, and my husband works early in the morning, so I get up with the puppies all the time. And so I've been really tired the past like 3 weeks or so that we've had them because they've only slept through the night like 2 nights since we've had them. And so I'm excited to try those out. I'll probably give them a test run even before my crazy holidays start. So that was everything I spent money on. If you are familiar with the ER program, Young Living sends you awesome bonus, like, I don't want to say prizes, but awesome bonus products when you order certain amounts. And you know what those products are going to be based on what you're ordering. So for the amount that I spent, which was roughly, it was 190, what they call point value. And so it was roughly $200. I was able to get all of these items for free. Now, I was super excited because this was on my original order list, and because of that, I was able to not order this and order, I don't know what this cost, maybe $30, order $30 worth of other products and still get this free. So I was really excited about that. This is Inner Defense, and it's something I like to keep on hand as we're getting into like the cold and the flu seasons and those types of things. Now, this is not something that we take on a regular basis at all. This is something when we're starting to feel really under the weather, and I mean really under the weather, not just a little yucky per se. I will take this. And so I did make sure that, sorry guys, remember those puppies? Yeah, they were chewing something. I could hear it. I had to go check on them. Anyways, So yeah, we got the inner defense. We took this last year when we went to Disney, those types of things. So we're going to be in an area where we're going to be contained, especially like the actual airplane where there's just a lot of germs. And when you go to Disney, there's just people don't want to give up their vacation because they don't feel well. And so they go even if they're not feeling the greatest. And so that's the time that we took this. My husband just went on a trip recently for work, and so he had to fly. So he took the end of what we had. And so I wanted to make sure as we headed into, sixth season that we had this on hand in case we needed it. So we picked that up, and then we were able to get 2 free oils, both along those lines. Now, I was not out of either of these, so I'll just keep them on hand in case we need them, or maybe I will use them for a customer or even a friend or something who may need them. But the first one is Sniffles. I don't know if you can see that. And it is a kid scent, which means that it is already diluted and you can use it right on your little one. This one, like it says, Sniffle Ease. It's for like runny nose and those types of things. So we got that. And then we also got Digize. And so Digize is for like belly type issues. Some people live and die by this. I have used it and it is helpful, but the smell itself, like kind of, in my opinion, makes it worse sometimes. So if you can put it on the bottom of your feet, I can handle it, but I can absolutely not put it like on my stomach. But some people love it and they put it right on their stomach. So it's all in what you can handle. Now, I will never personally advocate to be taking this internally, but there are some people who do take it internally, and because it has the white label, and you'll see it says Vitality down here, that means it is approved by the FDA to take internally if you so choose. So just a side note for anybody who is interested in that. So some people especially will put that in like a veggie capsule and take it. But I digress. So anyways, that is everything I got for my ER and all those bonus Savvy oils or Savvy makeup. I'm so excited to try. So if you guys are interested in these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up down there and make sure you subscribe if you guys aren't. And we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.